Hello everyone, welcome to my channel All Rounder Anirudha. So as you can see, I am here with another video, and in this video I am going to introduce you to another topic, and this topic is basically about you can say programming or coding. I hope that many of you, those who are seeing this video, may know about coding. So let me tell you something about coding. So at first we have to know that what is coding. So before going to the main definition about it, let's move on to our example. So have you ever wondered that you are watching this video in YouTube, right? Yes. So have you ever wondered that how is this YouTube designed, or who made this YouTube, how is this YouTube made, and what are the things that are needed to make these kinds of things? There are many these types of questions comes in our mind when we run any new applications. I'm making this video in camera. So what is the application used in camera? Have you ever wondered? These all are the questions that I am going to solve today. So today it's our day of coding. We are going to start one course, and that course you will get in my channel. It is a huge playlist, so you may go and see it. So let's write the topic name, which is coding. So coding comes from the name code. So what is code? So let me tell you one thing, that do not just listen this word and get afraid. This word is nothing. Code means what? We have to know the language of computer, and according to that we have to say computer to what to do. Let's take one example and do. Suppose I am instructing one person. I am instructing, suppose Ram. So I am saying Ram, I am saying Ram. I'm saying Ram what? I'm saying Ram, go to my house and bring me my camera. So if I say this to Ram, then what will Ram do? He will exactly do what I have said. He will at first go to my house, just rang the calling bell. Some of members of my members of my house will go and open the door, and then they will ask Ram that who are you, what do you need, and these types of questions they will ask. Then Ram will say that Anirudha sent me to your house, and I'm here to bring his camera. He said that he will make one video there. He need his camera. So like this they will say. So if I say Ram that go to my house and bring me my camera, he will exactly do what I said, because he is a human being. But computer is not like that. We have to instruct computer that what to do, means all the steps, means step 1. We have to instruct computer that step 1, go to my house. So let me tell you one thing, go to my house you will not understand. Means what is house, what is go, what is to, these types of things. But I am giving one example to say you. Go to my house, instead of that what will he say? Go 100 pixel right. Go 100 pixel right. No need of understanding what is pixel now. I am going to say it later. But go 100 pixel right. Then in the step 2 part, then he will say go 20 pixel left. Before that he will say that turn 90 degree, turn 60 degree, like this. The computer has to be instructed, and then what he has to be just instructed, when he reaches my house, then what he have to do? He have to just ring the calling bell. So this is a very complicated thing that we have to make the computer understand. Then computer will give us the response. What is the response? Ram is going to my house and bringing my camera. This is the output. Input is what? just saying go to my house and bring me my camera. This is the input. And what is the output? Output is coming. What is the result he is giving? Suppose my parents are not allowing him to take my camera because my parents do not know him. So the result is no camera. But if my parents would know him, then they would let him come, and then what will happen? Then he would take my camera and give it to me. So this is the output. So this is about code. So what is code? We are talking about the code. So what is code? Let us understand that what is code. Code means the language. Code means language understood by computer. Code is something of language. You can say that what is coding, what is programming, hacking. Don't go with hacking. There are two types of hacking, ethical and which is not good. Means ethical means to help the police to catch the thief, like this. And against police is the bad thing that the people do. Recently there was one news that NASA was hacked by one 15 years old child. So leave that. We are talking about code. Language understood by the computer is code. Means what we code is the coding. So before learning this all, what we have to learn is we have to learn mathematics. So mathematics is our boss, and before learning this all computer things, we have to learn mathematics at first. So before doing coding, mathematics is very important because there are many things that are used in mathematics. Suppose I am making one program which the computer will say me that what is a plus b, what is 2 plus 2, he will give me the answer. If we are making such types of programs, then we need mathematics because we have to input the formula. It's a very easy thing. But when we will go to some higher codes, means if we go to, suppose there are many higher languages, then we will need some more higher mathematics, which is basically in class 11 or 12. So mathematics. So at first we have to learn mathematics. So I hope that you all know some kinds of mathematics, but it's possible. Then after mathematics, what we have to know is running the computer. Very simple thing, running the computer is the most important thing. How to download any file, how to use Microsoft Office, how to use Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel, any other thing, PowerPoint Access, any other thing, how to use that. And there are many other things that are needed to at first learn the computer thing. Just running the computer, switching on, opening the MS Paint, then opening the PowerPoint, running it, then doing animations. But animations, let me tell you one thing. If I am talking about animations, let me tell you, by this coding we can do animations. There are many these types of software that gives us the opportunity to do animations by coding. So it's simple. So mathematics, then computer. Basic things about computer. So basic things about computer. Then in the computer it's easy, but when we are moving to binary system, so then it's bit complicated. So let me tell you what is binary system. Binary system is 0 and 1. Simple in one language, 0 and 1. The computer understands only 0 and 1, except means it only understands 0 and 1, and any other thing he don't understand. So binary system, we have to learn also binary system. Then if we learn binary system, in binary system what we will get? 0 and 1. So let me tell you one history of computer. This class is introductory class. Don't think that we are going to learn any coding or else stuff here, but in the next upcoming videos we are going to talk about you can say binary system. Then we are going to move on to the basic language I will be saying later. But now, what is binary system? 0 and 1. So let me tell you the history of computer. At first, when computer was at first built, then it needed some programs, coding. The coding was done by 0 and 1, which is binary system. Means, suppose I am just writing one example. It may or may not be true. Suppose 0 1 0 0 0 1. If this thing comes, then it means suppose add. So what to add? We don't know. So before that we have to write something else. So what is that else thing? There are many things like that. A, B, C, D. Instead of A, B, C, D, they have written something. Suppose, let me tell one thing, 0 1 0 1. Instead of A, 0 1 0 1. So if they want to say the computer that add A plus B, then they have to write suppose like this much. So it was a huge problem at that time. Means everyone have to just write in the punch card and then just throw it in the computer. Then it is a very complicated thing that time. So 0 1 0 1 binary system is the first generation language. You know what? First generation language. So this is also known as computer language. So let me tell you one thing. Let's erase this. I hope just do not need to memorize any of these things. Just understand the concept well. Then it will be clear to you very much. So here now I am talking about what? I am talking about first generation language. So it's about first generation language. So what is this first generation language? As I have said about this, it is binary language. Binary system. Okay. So this it's about binary system. Then first generation language is also known as computer language, which computer is familiar to. So it's, we can say, computer language. So it's about computer language. Okay. So it's first generation language. So now question will arise that what is the second generation language? Right. So second generation language is has been a bit improved. So it's second generation language. Second generation language. So it's second generation language. So second generation language includes what? It includes, suppose we have to add something. So ADD, just simple ADD. It is much improved version than this first generation language. So example, if we say add, then SUBT, subtract, then if we want to just multiply, then MULT, etc. etc. There are many other things. So after this second generation language, there is another type of language. So what is that type of language? It is third generation language, which it is running now. So third generation language. Third generation language. Okay. So what is the third generation language? So there are many parts of it. Suppose let me tell you one example of it. So now if we say about Java, I hope that many of you have heard about this Java. So what is this Java? Who knows? But it is one language. Let me tell you clearly that the language understood by the computer. The computer which the computer understands, it's the Java, we can say. So one example we got Java, one programming language. Then the recent language that just launched before some days, and which is Python, which is the latest language we know, Python. Then there are many other languages. Suppose we can say C, then C++, then basic language. So basic language. interesting topic. Basic language is simple, very simple. It's about just we can say mathematics. It includes mathematical operation. It includes the alphabets of English. Very simple. Then comes our Java, Python. Then comes HTML. Whoa, interesting topic. HTML. So what is HTML? Web development language. So as you see, websites. So if you want to know that what is website, then let me tell you one thing. Just go to Google. Yes, right? And then search there www.youtube.com or https, then double dot and then double slash forward slash then youtube.in. Then what will it come? YouTube will just open. If you have installed YouTube, then it will open in your YouTube browser, means YouTube application. But if you do not have installed it, then it will open in your website. Website is what? Web page which will have one link, and if we go to the link, there one web page will appear which we do not need to install or just put into our PC, laptop, Android, anything. And let me tell you one thing. This I think you have heard that this website can be run in everything. Everything. Mac OS, you can say Mac OS, then Android, then laptop, PC, anything. You can say anything. So HTML means it is the code, or it is the language used to develop the what? Develop the websites. Along this, HTML is just a body. You think HTML is just a body, then is styling. You can see that YouTube has many styles. Here there is one layout, there is one layout. If you open your means YouTube, then you can say there is red color. It's red color theme, many things. That includes CSS. We are going to talk it about next time. Then these two are not sufficient for that. We also need JavaScript. What is it? We can say it is at console. So JS or JavaScript, which is the brain of the website. We can say which is the brain of the website, that is the JavaScript. And the styling is, we can say that our hair are black in color, which is CSS, styling. Then what are the other things? Other things are JS, JavaScript, which is in our head. Means what we think, what we tell is because of JavaScript. HTML is what? Bones, which is used to run everything. Means instead of bone, means if there was no bone in our body, then what would happen? Our skin would not work properly because it would lose just hanging. It would lose hanging. We cannot walk properly. We would just like liquid, we will just float in the ground. So the HTML is much needed to do one website or prepare one website. And CSS, styling and JavaScript is our brain. So this was about our programming language. So no, third generation language is not the end. There is one fourth generation language. So you might say that what is the fourth generation language? If this third generation language is running now, so what is the fourth generation language? So let me tell you one thing, that fourth generation language is just nothing. Sorry. It's, have you seen the film Robot? Yes or no? You might have seen, but let me tell you one thing, these types of things are basically the artificial intelligence things, like you can say robot making. So if we need a robot, then what is the things that are needed? Then if we make a robot, then motor is needed basically, and then there should have wires, 3D things. Everything is 3D in this case. But in this third generation language, everything in computer, we have to type and type, then one application is made. But in robot, what is that? it is one 3D thing, and in 3D things we have to insert everything. Means we have to insert the languages in the 3D thing and we have to run it. Okay. So it's 4th generation language. Suppose our mobile phone. Mobile phone is also made such types of way that it should have the programs. Programs are from 3rd generation language and its body is from 4th generation language. Okay. So it's about robot. So now let's forget about this 4th generation language. It's an automatic thing. Suppose in this case what we need, if we write Python or if we write C++, if we write basic, we have to instruct the computer that what are the steps to do. But in this robot, previously the robot will be instructed that what to do. Then if it has to work, then if we just instruct it, if we say the robot bring me my bottle, he will just bring your bottle, because previously he has the capability to do that. Okay. So this is 4th generation language done. So we have learned about Java, Python, this about basic things. So now our video is just for this much. So meeting you in the next video. This was just for the introduction, and let me tell you one thing, that in the next class what we are going to do is we are going to do one very interesting topic, which is flowchart and algorithm. Okay, so flowchart and algorithm will be our next topic, but before that the next video will be for binary language. The next video will be for binary language. So binary language, instead of you can write binary system as decimal system, hexadecimal system, and there are many other things. Binary system. Okay. So binary system will be the topic of our next class. Then after that we are going to start with flowchart and algorithm. So flowchart and algorithm means it's the steps which are needed to do one program. So thank you for today. Meeting you in the next video. For that time, be safe, be aware of corona, and bye bye.